A group of Washington County residents concerned with drinking water safety have filed an ethics complaint against Ohio State Senator Brian Chavez. Our Chase Campbell has more.
An ethics complaint from Washington County for Safe Drinking Water alleges State Senator Brian Chavez used his position as Senate Energy Committee Chairman to advance Senate Bill 219, legislation that would benefit injection well companies, including companies Chavez has financial stake in. According to the complaint, the bill, which passed the state Senate last year but hasn't been signed into law, would make more money available for orphan well contracts, prioritizing orphan wells in proximity to injection wells, and redirect regulatory fees to county governments. The complaint notes that Chavez Well Service has bid on 5 orphan well contracts since Chavez became a senator, winning one worth over $200,000. The complaint also alleges Chavez failed to disclose interests in 5 limited liability companies on his financial disclosure statements filed with the Legislative Ethics Committee. Washington County for Safe Drinking Water member Hillary Royster emphasized that the complaint isn't politically motivated.
I know we are in the era where people like to get political. It doesn't matter that Senator Chavez is Democrat or Republican. Honestly, I could care less his political affiliation. It is really that our senators take a vow and they take an oath to follow their ethics, no matter their political party affiliation, and that is what we expect.
The complaint is supported by a letter signed by Washington County for Safe Drinking Water and a dozen other groups, including Buckeye Environmental Network, Mid-Ohio Valley Climate Action, and the Ohio Sierra Club chapter. We reached out to Senator Chavez for comment. In response, a spokesman for the Senate Majority Caucus called the complaint baseless and said it came from groups funded by, quote, California special interests, unquote. He did not address the specific allegations. The Joint Legislative Ethics Committee will determine whether to investigate the complaint's allegations. Chase Campbell, WTAP News.